Hi there.
Hello.
So Sophie, I watched the Johnson family video, and I was just hoping you could tell us why we chose this video and how it models thinking outside the box for you.
Yeah, that's a great question. Thank you. Yes. So for creativity, we basically have that first idea, think outside the box.
Uh-huh.
And for me, what I see in the video is I think there is an obvious part to it,
Okay.
but there is maybe one that is not so obvious, but it is at the beginning of the video, so I will start with that. And for me, what I liked is the fact that they decided to downsize, right? So to reduce the size of their house
Uh-huh.
and to reduce the size of what they own. And that for me is thinking outside the box, because I find that lately people think that having more is always better,
Mm-hmm.
that you need to have more clothes or more shoes or a bigger house or a bigger car, or so that just that step to think that actually more is not the best way to go, but that actually less is better, that for me is thinking outside the box. So meaning thinking unlike most other people.
Yeah, and they had that Japanese author who wrote that book about decluttering.
Yeah, Marie
now-
Kondo, right?
Right,
Like Marie
she's
Kondo,
completely famous for supposedly thinking outside the box. And many people are accepting those ideas. right?
Exactly, right? So, and also for me, from my personal experience, I agree with them when at the end she says, and we're so much happier,
Mm-hmm.
because I did go through a big downsizing myself, and it did bring me a lot of happiness because it's less worries. So that would be my first point for why the video models thinking outside the box. So thinking less is beautiful.
Okay. And how about other points?
So my second point, and I'm checking my notes. So that's what I was saying. I think it's the more obvious aspect, the fact that they don't just go to the supermarket and buy shampoo in a bottle, or that they don't just go to the supermarket and buy cleaning products. The fact that they wanted to think, how can I still have these very useful products, right? We need them, but without creating any trash.
Yeah.
So that's the thinking outside the box. Yes, they're still using the same products, but they're not creating trash with it. So the fact that, one aspect is connected to the opportunity they have, meaning they can bring their own bottle of shampoo and conditioner and fill them, which is, at this point in Japan, we don't have that, right? So that would be, for me, trying to push companies to offer that would be a great
that's like for me when I go to the baker, I do bring a container and say, don't put it in a bag for me, can you just let me put it in my own Tupperware?
Right. So having the chance to do that, but then I think there are things we can do like them, like the cleaning products. It's true, we buy cleaning products already made. They're bad for the environment. For most of them, I'll say 95% of them, they're bad for the environment. And yes, they create a lot of trash. Whereas she mentioned Castilian soap and vinegar, super powerful, takes away the grease, takes away stains, and it's way less harmful for the environment. The vinegar has some impact, but compared to anything else, it's just amazing. And same thing for the toothpaste, right? Because we need to brush our teeth, right? But creating trash all the time with the tube drives me nuts. And that thing, that what they're doing, the powder she's using, actually that's what my grandparents used,
too, baking
right?
powder.
Before they invented toothpaste. So so thinking outside the box is, doing things differently. Sometimes you require the system to help you, so that means that you can do it, that you can bring your bottle, but there are things we can do ourselves. And the old ways, thinking of the toothpaste, is sometimes the right way.
Yeah. And for me, I think the big one is with that whole downsizing, I think it's the whole idea that reducing is number one.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
the list of how to help, not recycling. Right? Many people push the recycling, but actually
reducing.
not even having to recycle, right, is a big step.
Exactly. Is there anything you wanted to add?
Well, I mean, I think that's pretty good. I like the fact that she said it's addictive, and that it's fun to be trying to find alternatives. And I think that actually you have some examples in your own lifestyle here in Japan of things you reduced your dependency on already pre-made goods.
Yes, true. Thank you for bringing that up. Actually, as you know, I eat yogurt every morning, and I was just very conscious of the yogurt container that I had to throw away when it was done. So I found a way to make my own yogurt. So nowadays I don't really have as much trash as before. I'm not perfect yet, because the perfect situation would be that I can get the milk in a glass bottle and I can return it. I can do that some supermarkets, but not everywhere. So sometimes when I don't have time to go to the supermarket that has the milk bottle, I still buy the milk carton. So I still create waste, but I do recycle it. But at least I don't have the plastic lid and then the little extra layer of paper you have to peel and all that. So that is a great feeling for me.
You also make your own bread?
Yes, so because I hate the plastic bags that they put around it, so that I don't have to deal with that. And cakes, because I like sweets. And well, every time you go to the convenience store or supermarket, any type of sweets, it's got so much wrapping. So I don't want that anymore, so I make my own cakes and then I put it in a Tupperware and I bring it to work or take it to places where I go.
Okay. So yeah, I just think that people always hear the bit about let's recycle, and I think that this video helped highlight that if we just had a presentation about recycling, it would be boring for you, but hopefully this was a new way of looking at recycling and being environmentally friendly beyond what we already know. Yes, we want to recycle, but there are different ways of being even more environmentally friendly we could consider. Bye.
Thank you, Matt.